Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Slime Rancher 2, where when we last left off, what had we been doing? Oh yeah, we've been exploring the, if you scroll on down, the Starlight Strand, which I'm fairly certain they have expanded. You know, looking at the map, I don't remember this bit. Looking at the map, I remember this. I don't remember this. I may have to go over there and look. I could be wrong, of course. They have updated the map slightly, because I don't think this island was here the last time I looked either. And they've also added things like the special doors that you can open are now marked on the map. It doesn't say what they are. It just says, yes, they're there. So that's fine. And we've got... Let's see, we haven't been over to... Anybody remember the name of that area? Because I don't. It's the Lavery place. And we've got the frozen place up here, and I don't know exactly what is going to happen with the labyrinth, really, at this point. It's going to be interesting, to say the least. But we have some honey slimes, apparently. And I don't remember where I was going to put them. Well, I think I'd only just got back in from like some exploring around, so I have some food. So I hadn't really had the chance to do anything, because I think I'd kind of just run out of time. Ooh, big egg. Right, what do we got in terms of numbers? I have a message. Oh goody. So the yolk slimes are worth 51. Do I need anything that actually needs yolk slimes yet? Like, you know, in here. Well, if we do, I don't know about it yet, so let's say no and just pocket the cash. Cash is more important for the most part now, at least, because that lets me get into new areas. And what the hell do you want? Good. Keep them happy. Okay. Trying to get a hold of you. I've analysed one of the drones you have been finding all over the island. I know why it seems so familiar to me. It's mine. Or at least it's one that I've seen before, in my dreams anyway. After I looked at the scans I took of it, I knew it was familiar, so I began looking through some old slime science journals of mine. These journals are mostly future projects, but sometimes they're speculative technology. You know me, always thinking 6 steps ahead to keep Mucky Tech on top of the industry. Well, sometimes I've come up with the impossible stuff I may never engineer in my lifetime. Well, those drones are finding exactly that. Impossible with today's technology, and taken right from the pages of my journals. There's something I saw in a dream. So I did a bunch of impossible drones I designed in a dream find their way from the pages of my journals to Rainbow Island. Maybe there's some kind of archive in them we can unlock and learn more. I know they contain data logs, but if it were me, well, I always know how to find a way of holding back what I need to. Okay, I need some time to think on this. I'll let you know if I come up with anything. Oh, actually. Hi, Bee. How's life out there on Rainbow Island? Gosh, it's been fun to say. Must be a hoot. Ever since I heard you were off doing something new, I got thinking of my own life and what's next new for me. Hobson and I have seen and done so much in our lives, ever, been one adventure after another across this dusty rock, and ever since we've become acquainted, we haven't slowed down one bit. So we're looking to take a new adventure together. We just haven't figured out what or where. Maybe we'll go exploring some hidden nook of the far, far range, like you, or even set our sights on the stars, like Hobson had done before. Whatever we decide to do, it'll be all the more special because we'll be sharing it this time with each other. And never losing sight of how lucky I am. That is actually quite interesting that we haven't heard from... What's his name? Beatrix's fiancé? Boyfriend? Whatever he is. We haven't heard from him. Is it Riley or whatever his name was? Anyway, yeah, we haven't heard hide nor hair from him at all, which I think is interesting. Right, let's get a garden going. Nice. Whoop, careful now. Very good. Excellent. That gives us so much. We'll have to wait a bit before we can actually get some honey plorts, but they'll come soon enough. We'll need to throw a few in to the research area as well. Alright, let's gather up all the plorts. Make some cash. Probably going to be going in for some new areas. Nice. It's a start. Anyway, this should net us a good bundle of cash, actually. Nice. Now, we will eventually need to unlock this area. What is it, 2,800? Okay, so we're close. Yeah, another round of feeding, and they'd probably be all up for it. That made me wonder, how much does the 750? See, it's so much. I'm just like, no. Hey, I thought I heard something. Pretty damn fresh if I got 5 out of it. From what I remember, the number of plorts you get out of a giant egg decreases the longer you leave it before you harvest the damn thing. I think. Something like that, anyway. Well, there's the 2,800 we wanted. The thought does occur that combining the Tanuki slimes, or whatever, the ringtail slimes, with a slime that has a favorite food would probably yield more stuff. Just as a general thought. Generally speaking, I tend not to use Largos. They can be a little hard to manage. But in some cases, I do understand the necessity. It started raining. It has started raining. At the conservatory, that's a rare sight. Nice, nice, nice. I don't know what will combine them. Maybe batty slimes. That might be an idea. I do remember them being a thing. Should just be a flag thing. Yep, fruit flag. The 3 you get around here are all flags, if memory serves. Had been pacing all over the conservatory after it happened, my mind racing with what I should have done differently. I felt so guilty, so misguided. I ended up in these ruins, and I just slumped against one of the walls, totally exhausted. The stones were so solid and cold, I felt the weight of the history they carried with them. And then a tiny bug crawled along one of the cracks in the wall, slipped inside it, and vanished. I passed through these ancestral stones as if they were smoke. And that's when it came to me. We should probably get rid of it then. Okay, so we have another whole area here. But we're going to need some more cash before we put anything inside. Once we do this, we'll probably head back out there. I don't know what we want to do next. Other than just, you know, more exploring, I suppose. I should also check to see what kind of upgrades I can get with these plorts. Because eventually I am going to want all of these upgrades. I'm also going to want things like teleporters and depots and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff I'm going to want, but for now I need to focus on unlocking the areas so I can have as many slimes as possible. Then I can focus on you know, making plorts for research. Research is always a mid-game thing, not a late-game thing. Right, what do we need? Because we've got utilities and stuff. Like, yeah, fine, whatever, don't care. We will eventually need those, but I don't know what all the things on them are yet, so... Yep. Train station module. You need modules for each one? Oh. That's annoying. Because we don't have any of the upgrade modules for this. Oh, we've got tank liners, I guess, although we don't have all the things available for it. So yeah, this is a case of, it's like, well, technically I could be throwing plorts into here, but at the same time I'm like, well, I'd rather use them for money, because I can't even get any of those upgrades yet, because I don't have the module. In the last game, you could just get them. Not in this one. Okay. So what other... Hang on a second, let me check. So we haven't got any rock slimes. We don't quite yet have the space for puddle slimes. We could always go to the new area, see what else we could get. I'm fairly certain that's where the bat slimes are. And I'm pretty sure batty slimes had a favorite food. Although, was it a meat? Did batty slimes eat meat or did they eat a fruit? You know, I don't remember. Whatever I combine them with, I want it to be like something that's easy to get, like a fruit or something. Okay, let's head to a new area and see what we can find. We might as well. While I haven't fully explored Starlight Strand yet, I feel like I've explored a good chunk of it. So I think heading to a new area at this point is a good idea. Hey, we got the jetpack. It's always good. Yeah, I cannot for the life of me remember the name of this area. Ember Valley. I knew it was something fire related. Just couldn't remember what. Oh yeah, isn't there a door here? Batty statue. Pinks and phosphors. What a terrible combination, I suppose. Keep an eye out for something new. We also need to keep an eye out for the map point, because I don't remember where any of them are. Yay. See if we can get across to here. I don't want to get the meat eater ones yet, because I like to put all those far away. Oh, goody. I know I'm on a mission here, but that hasn't changed anything about these geysers. They're still fun as heck. I think I can afford a few minutes for a splash like the old days. But the boom slimes are over there, as well as the fire slimes, of course. Was there just an earthquake? I don't remember this area having earthquakes. Well, hello there. So while I'm at it, I should probably... Oh, crystal slimes. I forgot about crystal slimes. No, I really did. I completely and totally forgot about those guys. Hang on a sec. So, crystal slimes. You like odd onions. That's a bit of a no from me, I'm thinking. In terms of combining them with the ringtails. Batty ones. Oh, you like pomegranates. Yeah, that could work. Maybe. See, I don't want to go with odd onions, because odd onions are kind of rare. So that wouldn't be great if I wanted to get a lot of those. I mean, technically speaking, you can just feed them carrots, because carrots and odd onions will grow together. Hi there. Come on, let me up. Nice. Very good. Now, we're not going to collect any resources while we're here. That's definitely not. See, this area was always a bit odd to me because it's hard to get around. if you don't know exactly where you're going or what you're doing. Hello. See, that's how easy it is to just... Nice. Nice, that's the second bit. Third bit's down there. I don't think there's a fourth bit, but there might be. I'm also fairly certain... Yep, tabbies. Which is kind of annoying, actually, just how irritating this is. Hello. When I left the ranch, when I left my home, I thought that somehow I would prove myself, that I would prove to my parents that my choice was the right one, and they would forgive me for not continuing their legacy. That's not how it worked out. Before I started my journey, I heard that they had sold the ranch, and I just couldn't face them. So I left again without seeing them. I regretted that choice every day. I wish I could have said goodbye. Hey, thought so. I had a memory of there being something down here. Ooh, useful one too. Woohoo! So the other thing... Nothing down there? Figured there'd be something. Guess not. Up. Voice activated. Damn it. Okay, so yeah, we've got the entrance to the snowy area in there. I remember that. Ow. Okay, good. So we need one more bat. Rocks are easier to get hold of. I can get them from the other area as well. So that's good. We've got pomegranates. What are the rock ones like? Wasn't it, Damn, I've dropped down. I didn't want to do that. Well, I mean, I did. But I didn't want to do it after the fact. They like heartbeats, don't they? The crystal slime's like odd onions. Odd onions, unfortunately, have a bit of a red... Oh, for fuck's sake. I was about to say they have a bit of a red drop rate, and there's one right there. God damn it. I need to find one more bat slime. Gotta be one somewhere. A cave, that's a good place to look for a bat slime. Oh yeah, the exploding slimes, we got them too. Or we will. Yoink. Stop eating things that aren't very good for you if you don't want to keep turning into tar. Remember, yeah, here we go. I think this was about it in terms of what's in here, which isn't a lot if memory. So yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember it being that remarkable, really. Good luck with it, guys. Circle of life. Thing is, I don't think I've got enough cash to buy plots for all of these guys. I do need 3 rocks before we go back home. So I need to get to the other teleporter, don't I? Remember there being plenty of rocks in this area. I don't remember specifically where, but I remember there being rock slimes. Thing is though, if I want... Suppose if I want batty plorts... Pay attention to where you're going. Sorry, I was thinking, like, what am I going to combine them with? Am I going to combine them with rocks or batties? Not crystals. Definitely not crystal. That's, that wouldn't give the kind of yields I'm looking for. Okay. So, batties are... Can they even combine with batties? They must be able to, I think. Actually, can ringtail slimes combine with other things? You know, I don't know. I'll need to check. Victor. Cleaning out the lab. Yeah, okay. Good. After Cole looked over the pictures you sent me, Rainbow Island. No doubt they are a sight to behold. But unnatural too. I'm sorry, but there's something about the place that's not right. You may recall I was once the head of a very successful Instafood corporation. Genetically altering foods was our speciality. I'm not proud of the lengths we went to alter natural food to grow bigger, faster, and cheaper, distribute all good stuff in favor of profits. I say this because I can spot a plant has been unnaturally altered when I see it. The beautiful rainbow you see before you on the island did not arrive there naturally. It's not clear to me if this spells any sort of danger for you, but it gives me an uneasy feeling in my stomach. I need to do more research, and I'll get back to you. Stay safe. Surprised you haven't heard from Bob yet. Bob's usually around somewhere. Okay, now, first things first. We've got these areas here, right? See, I'm already doing reorganizing and stuff in my head about what's going where, or where it's going to end up when I'm done. Because that's always the way I do these things. I don't go out of my way to, like, massively min-max, but I always try to at least be efficient. Okay, so that... Oh, excuse me. We're definitely going to need to put some crystal slimes over there. What's the crystals? Oh, that's odd onions, isn't it? I haven't found any of those yet. But just to keep them happy... Oh no, you like vegetables, not fruits. There are some carrots around here. Somewhere. It'll keep them happy and get me a few crystal slimes in. I'm sure there's more carrots. And if they're not, it's not a big problem, but... So I think one thing we should probably do is get to feeding. That way we can gather up some plorts, because I'm going to need them. Egg. Is that it? 3? I'll take it. Obviously it's been sat there a while. I don't actually know what the timing is on that. Like, I don't know, you know, what your time limit is, such as it is. Wow, 5 roosteros, huh? Nice. And you literally decide to just grow now. Good for you. Okay, now, how the hell am I going to do this? That's a very good question. I think I'm going to combine them with rocks, just because. Also, does it cost... Refresh my memory. Does it cost money to get rid of the... It does. Okay. No, not until I'm absolutely certain that I can. So... all of those. That's good. Is this a dumb idea? This is probably a dumb idea the way I'm about to do it, but I need to get those guys out. And I don't really have the spare capacity at the moment. That's an interesting idea, actually. Hang on, hold that thought. I need more room, in short. That's what I need. That's what I'm thinking, actually. Dump you back in there, just for some storage. What I need to do is gather up all the plots I can, sell them. Buy a pen for the rock slimes. No, the batty slimes even. Buy a farm for the pomegranates. That's what I need to do, and I need the money to be able to do that. As these are flying ones, it's all the more important. Nice. It's all the more important that they have an air net and a tall arena. Corral. That's very important. Like, it's very important. Stop trying to boot me. It's annoying. Stop it. It is, of course, times like this that an auto plort collector would come in handy. But that's an expense I really don't want to have to deal with. The only reason I did it on the Largo one is because Largos get in the way. A little too much. Right. That should net me... I don't know if that's everything I need, but it should be a good start. There's the crystals going absolutely bloody mental. Nice. That gives me much more room to deal with stuff. And you know what? As there's so many in the immediate area... Oh, hello, carrots too. Sure, I'll take that. See, I knew there were more carrots around here somewhere. Just couldn't remember the where. Won't yield as many, but we're just starting out, so that's fine. Get these guys going properly. Yeah, we need to go back and grab an old onion at some point. There were plenty there, I just didn't have the capacity to be able to use them. Right, let's see if we can combine ringtails with other things. Now, off the top of my head, I don't remember ever doing this before, so it could be that I'm literally just not capable of doing this. I could be wrong. But we're about to find out. Go on. That would be a yes. Yeah, hi, thanks. No, that's a mistake. But it's working, so I'll take it. God, you're dumb. Eat the damn... Thank you. That nets me 5. I normally only have 6. Because otherwise they get a little hard to deal with in terms of size. Also does mean we are... oh no, I don't have enough cash for that. Why have you not eaten all of them yet? Eat. Now we just need to feed them to keep them happy. Let's hope we can. Still, they'll yield doubles. Theoretically. So, that should be good for both. Still, that's good. And you guys can return to the sea. Considering how much effort it took me to get all those. Right, we need to finish some things over here. Did I... No, I clearly didn't. Damn it. This is another one of the ones where you think to yourself, yeah, auto feeders. Or auto collectors, I should say, not auto feeders. Still, that massively increases the number of, well, massively, it increases the number of options available, which is always a good thing. Problem is, it will eventually get to the point. Ooh, yay, egg. It will eventually get to the point where sorry, let me finish that thought. It will eventually get to the point where I'm so busy looking after all these guys, I won't have time to do anything else. Okay, what do we need for some upgrades? We could start stocking up a bit, although we do need to... hang on, let's... because I need 2, and I think they're both 750, which is just about what I've got. Because I am going to have to start stocking up for upgrades at some point. I also, oh yeah, I also need to build that one too. Mm-hmm. Actually, I'm leaving all those batty slimes behind, batty plorts behind. I'm like, why am I doing that? I need to dump them in the thing for cash. I think... Mm-hmm. Yep. Someone eat the last one, please. There it goes. So yeah, we do need... We need the plort collector on the other Largos, and we need the... We need another garden. I am thinking one thing I might do is move the pink and flutter Largos into that section. The one out there. Because I'm thinking I can probably feed them from the... See, this is the point. Eventually it gets to the point where you're so busy doing all this, you don't have time to do anything else. And it just never ends. That being said, if we can get some auto collectors and auto feeders over time, that might be a good idea. I did need the cash. You know, I can't complain. This is what I wanted. Figured something would have grown by now. Guess not. Oh, God, that's why I went over there. I was like, I came over here and I'm like, oh, well, I'm not seeing any food. I should probably leave. And I'm like, no, I need the auto feeder. The auto plort collector, whatever. I keep thinking it's the auto feeder. It's not. It's the plort collector. The other one. So I don't have to go in there. Oh, for bloody root. Growing yet? Hurry up. How long does it take a heart to grow? Nice. Okay, well, it's 9 o'clock, so it's time for a break, but I think we're doing okay. We finally at the point now where the cash is now slowly trickling in at a more constant rate. You know, we're getting, thousands in one run through the whole area. It's getting a little more complicated than it really needs to be. I can't unlock those drones quicker, if you ask me, but we'll get to that when we get to that. I'm also curious what they've changed with the drones, but yeah, we need to keep working on stuff before we get to them. Anyway, back in a sec, guys. And we are back. Okay, so we've got a good chunk of cash now. I'm thinking maybe if we just run around gathering up as many plorts as we can, Might be an idea. No, that's the wrong way. Might be an idea. Oh, goody. I'm so happy. See if we can upgrade some of these sections a bit, perhaps. Maybe. I also definitely want to move you, but I'm going to have to do that manually. I can't do that any other way. Okay, let's see what we can get. I was thinking plort collectors might be an idea, but they're so expensive. I think food in a corral lasts a bit longer, although I could be wrong about that. Okay, you need to be a garden. Nice, there goes all my money. Oh god. The thing is though, like once you bought everything and once you're set up, you're actually kind of okay. Kinda. Right, who wants what? I'm sure it's just to give me some random miscellaneous piece of tat I have no desire to ever use. I have something I must share with you about the AI. As you know, we've been exchanging questions with one another, while this back and forth become faster and more casual over time, almost like a natural conversation. I assumed it was simply evolving and adapting to the style of talk it observed in me, but then something happened. We began playing games of Go as we talked, a way I could further test its intellect, and no doubt it could test mine. These games would go long into the night, and so would our conversations, feeling more and more natural, even though I knew the entity I was speaking to was a complex collection of code. Then, one day, as the sun was rising, it suggested one more game. I said certainly, but I needed to make myself a cup of coffee, as if I were to stay awake for it. And it replied, me too. I just stared at the screen, not knowing what to say, but then suddenly, as if it knew what it had done, it disconnected. Not heard from them since. But I hope I do. Until I wait, staying busy with my work as always, asking those questions that need answers. Yeah. So is he talking to an AI or is he not? Hard to say. Oh goody. You really shouldn't have. Alright, come here you. Right. This one's going to take a bit of time. Well, you look happy. Borderline ecstatic. Probably eaten too much and now in a bit of a food coma or something. Hard to say. Whoops. Missed. Nope, because I don't have any. We are definitely going to have to put a new plort collector on there, though. That being said, it shouldn't take too long. By the time we've done all this, we'll probably need to redo all the food. Speaking of which, there are carrots in here, isn't there? Bum ba dum bum bum. Not their favourite, but I don't have any odd onions around at the moment. So carrots will simply have to make do until we get to that point. I do need to go and get an odd onion at some point though. Sooner rather than later. Nice. Bit more cash in pocket. Oh well, last one. I was gonna say, have you guys not grown yet? Nice. Oh well. I think we might need to do a run to get an odd onion at some point, which will give us mostly carrots, of course, but is what it is. Nice. Speaking of mostly carrots, so you're... oh, hello. I can feed these to the crystals. At least until I get an odd onion. It'll work. It'll keep things going just a little bit. Bit of a trek for him, which is kind of annoying, but I think once I've done a round of feeding for everybody, I'll head out and grab an odd onion and probably make a decision on what I'm going to do next. I think my next goal has to be to just unlock the next area at this point. Actually, I think I want to put a pull-up collector on this one. It's getting a little too dangerous to go in there and get all that stuff. Apparently I missed one. For goodness sake. Leave me alone. You're just gonna give me a bunch of useless crap I don't want. See, the reason I want to unlock the next area is I tend to put bird-related things over there. There is good reason for that, actually. What do I put them? Maybe I don't, or maybe I started to and then stopped. But either way, we're definitely going to need... Come on now. Nice. Some heartbeats in these lads. And the good thing about it is because they're doubled, I get double of everything. that is why Largos can actually be a lot of fun. That's going to eventually become the home for the flame slimes. Usually is. No reason for it not to be there, I suppose. Let's see. Not quite, but we're... Oh, for goodness sake. See, this is my point about how you just never get time to explore once your farm starts getting really big. It's why you kind of got to unlock the drones as soon as possible. Have I got everything I need for those drones yet? I'm wondering. Oh, that's not the place those are supposed to go. So we have had a whole bunch more slimes pop into existence now. So we got all of you. Don't have any of the necessary yet. I haven't encountered any boom slimes, have I? Yeah, we're going to get a gold plort for that. Now, utilities. You. A lot of flutter ports, lava dust, and wild honey. And a lot of money. But flutter plorts, that I can do. It'll be slow, because they're not easy to come by. But I could do that. Lava dust, I know where that is. It's in the, what's it called again? Why can I never remember the name of this area? Ember Valley. It's in Ember Valley. So, yeah, theoretically we could do that. Okay, here's what we'll do. I'm going to go out for a run. Let me just grab up these plorts real quick. I'm going to go out, and I'm going to go to Ember Valley. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one single odd onion, if I can find one. And aside from that, just resource hunting. I think that'll be an idea. Hey, it's Bob. Hello, fellow human. Has a gift for you. Yay. Chickens. I love Bob. Oh, I got an achievement for that too. Because I got something from everybody, apparently. Yeah, it does make you wonder, like, what happened to... I really wish I could remember... Was it Riley? Beatrix's, like, boyfriend? He wrote the song at the end of the game. A really, really good song, by the way. 1,000 light years away. Yeah, good song. Anyway, I'm wondering why he's not in this game. Well, bugger me. Okay, where is that? While the money would be nice, I do need to put it in for the golden sure shot. So it's going in the depot. Nice! I just happened to clock it. I was like, don't move. Don't move. I need something food-wise. Fire! Nice. Okay, very good. Alright, keep an eye out for resource type things. I can't remember like what's unique to this area versus what's, you know, available pretty much anywhere. Well, in terms of resources. You know, I was almost about to say I don't remember this island, but no. No, I do remember this island now. I'm, like, wandering around and actually looking at it. Ooh. I'm sure I can find one that would definitely summon the immediate vicinity. Not here, but there was some nearby. Hopefully I can grab one. Or we'll get killed by some tar or something. I don't remember that being there, though, I will say that. Neat. Hello. First time I was here, I turned this entire ruined complex into a beautiful garden. I'd never known the original purpose of this place, but I thought its creators might be happy knowing that far into the future someone was making sure it still had a purpose. No time for that now, but I'm going to at least plant some of my favorite flowers right here and hope that in time they flourish and cover these ruins once more. Maybe if I ever make it back home, I can see it myself. Yeah, I'm really getting the vibe from these that Beatrix has gotten herself punted into the past somehow. I don't quite know the how or the why of it, but that would be my guess. You just get a feel for these things, you know? I mean, it might not be Beatrix who got punted into the past. Someone got punted into the past. Don't eat the... Rude. Okay. Hey, oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Is that rain? Wasn't sure. I was going to say, on the bright side, it means the tar will be taking damage. Right. Grab the resources I can, I guess. Woohoo! Oh, you're doing this to me? You absolute git. I really feel they've made those more common. I remember hunting so much for one of those back when they, well, not when they first got released, because, you know. Ooh, hello. But yeah, I remember them it just took forever. Ooh, back tank. Ooh, yes please. I don't even know what I need for that, but I definitely want it. We also still need to find an odd onion, of course. I was gonna say, why is that one a different color? And I was like, oh yeah, that's why. It's a logo. From above, it looked smaller. So if we're gonna find one, that's where they're gonna be hiding. Ooh, hello. I feel at home here. When I traveled across the glass desert, it was caves just like this one that gave me shelter and allowed me to survive my trek. Just feeling walls around me and solid ground beneath my feet gave me all the security I needed to close my eyes and make it through another night. But I can do without some of it. Like if I ever smell roasted cactus again, I'm pretty sure I'd barf. See, again, it's why I really think these are written by Bee somehow. And she's got herself teleported through time. Oh yeah. Hang on, wasn't there some pomegranates in the tree up here? It'll make us die. Oh, hello. Yoink. Yay. I mean, it'll be 12 points for popping. Some boom slimes. Nice. It is annoying because now I can't pick up an odd onion. Still, I am going to need all these resources, so I guess I'll take it. And we can always feed them the carrots, so it's not like they're gonna starve, right? But they can't starve. I don't think so, anyway. I know they can get very, very, very angry, but I don't think they can starve. Probably for the best, really. Now, unfortunately, we are going to have to back out and go around, because until that batty slime is gone, that cave is basically a dead end. And there's a bloody odd onion. God damn it. Oh yeah, and a teleporter back. What do I need to activate this? Yay. Now we just need to get back up there again and try and remember how the bloody hell I turned it on. Is it... Actually, is it a reverse one? Is it like a... This is how you get back from somewhere one? That... Yeah, I think that might have been there before. I was gonna say, was that there before? I wasn't sure. But yeah, I think that arena looking thing was there before. I think. Well, at least we know where we can get some odd onions. You know, I really don't remember. I do remember this being here, but I thought... Maybe connected to somewhere else? Hello. Oop. Ooh, yay. Now, where is the map point? I mean, vague memories around here somewhere on one of these pillar things. But, there it is. Thought so. I'm sure they've made these maps more detailed. You know, I don't remember them looking this good. It could just be my memory isn't very good, which, yeah, let's be honest. But... There's some fire slimes, which will be helpful if my inventory wasn't, you know, full. still, we got some halfway decent things out of this. I don't remember there being like a cave around here or something. There it is. I was like, I'm sure there's a cave here. Hello, you. Okay. Just what I always wanted. Yeah, I had a feeling that's the other side of the Batty Slime. My mind was saying that as I was walking towards it. I was like, is this the other side of the Batty Slime tunnel? Yeah. And it was. No! Wait for the recharge. You bloody mind. Apparently they don't. Missed. Come on. Yay. Don't remember if there's anything around here or not. Don't think there is. Joy. I don't want a mission here, but that doesn't change anything about these geysers. Oh yeah, I did read that. Was I? Hang on. Wait, did I read that? Yes, I did. Anything over there? I don't remember, you know. A little look. Probably not. Probably just some basic stuff. Maybe a pod if I'm lucky. Ooh. Pickle pear? Who likes the pickle pear? I don't actually remember. Who the hell likes the pickle pear? You know, I genuinely don't remember. I don't think it's anything... Well, hang on. I remember the pickle pear, but I don't remember what likes it. Because boom slimes like chickens. The angler slimes like chickens. You like the pickle pear? Ooh. That's not just rain, that's a storm, isn't it? Yeah. Rain, storm, and wind. A thunderstorm, I guess. Wait. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, was pickle pear from the first game? Was it from the first game and I'm misremembering it? Nice. No point going all the way back, because now I can swing back out and see if I can grab an odd onion. And whatever else I can find. Was it Tangle Slimes? Might have been Tangle Slimes. Now I'm thinking about it. We only need the one. What I came out for in the first place. Right. We also had another tank upgrade, didn't... Oh, no, he buggered up. I think he saw me. And I didn't have anything available to shoot at him. That's fine. I'm sure we can get the golden sure shot at some point. In fact, did we get both levels of that? I think we did. Right. Oh, sorry, long day. Might as well grab a few resources while I'm around. Hang on a sec. I remember this bed. Was this here before? I think they added this in. Which is weird that I'm noticing it now, because I'm fairly certain I have actually explored this area before. What? Cyclone? What's cyclone? Is there a cyclone? Because if there's a cyclone, that implies dervish slimes, doesn't it? I think I vaguely remember them being put in the game. Oh. I just feel that that's too specific. I haven't noticed how dynamic the weather can be. I've never seen anything like this. All the little water cascading off the platforms and everything. Like, I didn't know that happened because, you know, as I said, the last file I played, the weather never did anything. Woo! Oh, gone. God damn it. Kind of wondering if we can get dervish slimes out of this. Whoa, what is this? Drift crystals? The hell? Sorry, this... It's a resource? Right. So you're telling me the only way we can get drift crystals is to hope for... Hello. To hope for one of these. And hope that it spits something out. Do we need to feed it something, or...? Well, look, whoa, hello. Hello. So we don't get dervish slimes from these things. We do get this. What? Sorry, this is such a new thing for me. I'm a little stunned. I don't know if it's a case of follow it around and... Fair enough. You know, wait for it to disappear so it drops something? Do I have to throw something into it? I genuinely don't know. I didn't know any better. What did I do? Wait. Wait. You. Dervish. Where? Who? Dropped. Where is the dervish? Where is it? There was clearly one here because it ate one of the plots. And oh, unless I wonder. I'm wondering if it can eat the crystal. And then it becomes part dervish. Possible? I need to watch this one, see what happens. So it's picked up some slimes. If it does anything with them, I guess. Didn't drop anything though. Like I was watching, there's nothing happening. Hello. Hell did you come from? Right there. Well, okay. I was not expecting to end up dealing with dervish slimes today. You know, I do wonder if that dervish bunny largo was in actuality a... Ooh, look at these, they're everywhere. Was in actuality a dervish that had eaten a rabbit one. I'd a guess. I'm going to keep doing this until I find enough stuff. Because I don't know how rare these are going to be. Oh, also it's 10:05. Okay, so yeah, got a little bit distracted from what I was planning to do, but this is, it's interesting. I've never seen a weather event like this, and I knew they were a thing. As I said, I've never really encountered one. Not a proper one, anyway. So yeah, I'll see if I can collect up some dervish slimes. Not what I was planning but I can take it. Back in a minute, guys. And we're back. Alright, let's see if we can find any more dervish slimes. 2's a start. It's a good start. So sometimes they disappear, they don't drop anything. Sometimes they disappear and they drop these drift crystals, I guess. And sometimes, very rarely I suppose, is it easing off? I think it's eased off. Which sucks. I was really hoping for more dervish. I mean, I guess 2's better than 0, but it does feel a bit lacking. Also reminds me. Yeah, you want the pickled pear. Oh, I should go and get that. I know where it is. I mean, I've got them. And hopefully, in time, I will be able to expand the numbers. Theoretically. I don't know if any more popped up somewhere and I missed them, but I don't think so. I missed that first one. I mean, it is worth pointing out, I'm on day 17. That's the first time that's happened. At least first time that's happened that I've noticed. I'm not exactly sure, because we've got rain and wind, right? We've got just rain here. And we've got nothing there. That's just standard sunshine, I suppose. I think the rain's just increased to level 3. Does that mean we're going to get more? Because it looks as though... Look, rain is at level 3 and wind is at level 2. Is that enough for dervish? I'm listening to the music. That's what's kind of triggered it in my mind. Is it the music that's doing it, or... I'm pretty sure this was the music that played before I go disappearing off. Maybe not. I mean, I'm not seeing any pop up, and they weren't exactly uncommon. Okay, maybe not. I don't know exactly what you need for the dervish slimes to show. My guess is you have to have a lot of very strong weather. I don't know what the exact configuration is. But before it was strong rain, strong wind, and a strong storm. At least at level 2, if memory serves. Interesting. I wonder what you need in order to get tangles. Because I know that's a thing too. That'll keep him happy for a bit. Where was the statue for this one, and what was it? It was Bat, wasn't it? Yeah. I could go get one, but I can't be bothered. What is that? Oh, it's one of you. Hang on. Damn it, let me get up there. Stop running for a start. You won't get up if you keep running around all over the place. Ooh, also. Let me up. Oh, for... Thing is, they tend to move. And I also don't know if they disappear if you don't get to them fast enough. Oh, no, still there. Good. Good to know. Oh, is that where I get them from? I remember now. Well, okay. Good news. Oh, goody. Victor. Okay. Oh, yay. A little gift. Yay. Ooh. Oh, it's not terrible, I guess. You give something nice. Yay. Chicken, 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 chicks. Yeah, he gives you hints on slime-related stuff. Okay, that's good. Okay, let me see. I need... Actually, if I'm going to do that... I don't know where the hell I'm going to put the dervish slimes yet. I will work something out. But presumably they're going to go in the new area, because I don't have room anywhere else at the moment. Nice. Okay, very good. We're gonna... Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to check what... because I picked up a... was it a tank thing? Yeah, the extra tank. Ooh, that's nice. Rock, ringtail. Oh, and I need more silky sand. Where do I get silky sand? That... I'm pretty sure that Starlight Strand is silky sand. I think. I need fire plore, so there's something else I haven't got yet. I really would like that, but I need the jetpack drive, and I don't know where it is. And I don't have boom plorts available to me yet. Although I wouldn't mind getting those too. Okay. And for utilities... we still need wild honey. So I think we're off to Starlight Strand for wild honey and silky sand. Definitely. Okay, we need to unlock the next area, I think. Yay! Now that does, unfortunately, mean we now need to gather up a bunch of food, feed to the slimes to get some cash to buy the next set of stuff. Which is going to be a bit of a slow process, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not getting anything out of that. It ain't glowing. Thought I saw one of them fly out. Alright, so now we need... Yep, we've got to feed everything. Ooh, that's bad, because they dissolve. That's never a good sign. Let them all eat something. See, this one... Actually, I can just put bloody dervish in here. What the hell am I doing? Probably be a while before we get any of those. I'm kind of hoping we don't need them for slime science. But we might. I don't see anything that says dervish. But then the upgrades could need it. We'll just, if it does end up being a thing like that, then we'll just need to make sure. God, they're not even worth that much. We'll just need to make sure that. I am thinking it's time I put the plort collectors on these things. Maybe. Okay, so hang on, which plorts did I need for the things I wanted to get next? Like, rock and ring. That's convenient. Where can I get rock and ringtail? Does also remind me, actually. Nice. All right, we're good. We are very good. I think, oh, you know, actually just reminding me that I have accidentally put one away. I need to start collecting flutter slimes. It's going to take an age and a half because I only get a few at a time. 6 being accurate, but yeah, plenty of food. Need to remember to slip these into slime science if we're going to start buying these quantum drones. I don't know how they work, which is a little annoying. I mean, as in I don't know how similar or not they are to the ones of the old game. Another thing I am definitely going to have to do, and I'm going to need to look up what the hell I need for them, is to get depots in these areas. Save me having to run around and drop them all off manually. And if I'm going to get quantum drones, I think that's something I'm going to need too. So we needed, it was 100 flutter, wasn't it, for one. And what else did it need? There was something else it needed, I'm sure there was. Oh, the wild honey, that was it. But you only need flutters in terms of plorts. Everything else is resources. You do need 2 strange diamonds. That's not a good thing. What do we need for... Is it under warp tech? Yes. Pink. We need pink plorts. And we need phosphor plorts. That's interesting to know. Hey, would you look at that? I've got some pink right here. Okay, good to know that I've got it. But the resource gathering is one of the more annoying aspects of the game, because you do have to keep waiting for them to, like, you know, reappear. It's not like absolutely, oh my god, this is so annoying, but it's just like, oh, come on already. Wish you could go a teensy bit faster, though. Especially because a lot of them are randomly, in fact most of them really, are randomly generated, and so that means you're just wandering around in the desperate hope that something will appear. I didn't want to do that. Oh well, too late now. It's not like I'm going to be hurting for phosphor plorts. Right, let's go. At this point, I think the money is more important, because we still need to keep getting set up. I think what I might want to do is get an incinerator. Yummy, yummy ash. Are you eating the food but not producing plorts? Is that a thing you can do? I know that you can, like... What? Can you do that? Is that a bug? It was definitely eating the heartbeat, but it didn't, huh? Alright, so what was it I was going for? It was you, wasn't it? So we need a lot more rock plorts, another round, hopefully. So yeah, we needed silky sand, and what was the other one we really, really wanted? Should I just get that to get it off the list? No. It was silky sand, and what was the other one I wanted? Wild honey. Silky sand, wild honey. And some fire slimes. I can't get both in the same place, but I think... I don't know, I'll work something out. Right, nobody go anywhere. So which one do I want to do first? Well, I'd like to see the weather got better, I suppose. Although I don't know if I would classify that as a good thing. I was rather enjoying gathering up all the dervish slimes. It's kind of fun. Okay, so we need the sand and we need the honey, and I'm fairly certain that I've gone the wrong way. I mean, technically speaking, you can get the sand anywhere that there is sand. Clues in the name. But because I want to get the honey is Starlight Strand only. And I think the sand is more likely to show up in this area too. Could be wrong on that, but... The other question, of course, is do we grab some more slime types? Have I never grabbed an angler slime? Okay. Can we get a few more of these birds? Maybe if I get lucky. I mean, we've got access to a new area, might as well use it, right? Take a couple of rooster rows, why not? Never hurts to have a couple of them in your farm. Okay. I haven't seen any more. I meant the sand. I mean, I appreciate a couple of them, I suppose, but the sand would have been nice. I'm going to need more than 2. See, it's kind of my point in how sometimes annoying it can be if you're resource hunting to find what you need. Okay, so that's wax. That's honey. Okay. Not a damn one. That'll do it. Oh, hello. Yay. Okay, let's get out of here. Hello. Okay, that's wax. That's wax. Come on, we need some honey. Honey, 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 honey. Ugh. I could spend an entire stream wandering around and still only just find a couple. It's why the drop thing can be a little bit annoying. Oh yeah, I forgot I opened up that shortcut. That would have been nice to remember before. Actually, it wouldn't really have mattered one way or the other. You end up in the place where you gotta go. That's not what affects the drop rate. I don't actually know if there is anything that can affect the drop rate. I think you just have to get lucky. still wish I knew what was in the labyrinth, you know. I don't know if I can get into it yet or not. I did have a think about this. Well, I can't remember if I actually tried or not. That's the problem. I'm like, did I try this? I don't remember. I mean, there's got to be a way in here, right? I just don't know if I can do it yet. Yeah, I really feel like I don't know what I've got to build. That's the thing. See, because that definitely blocks it, look. So it reacts to things being built. So my guess is I've got to put, like, I don't even know what it would be. Some sort of, I don't know, mirror or lens or something, but I'd have to either find it or be given it plot-wise, and I don't know which. I don't even know if it's like something I can, if it's something I have to find, or if it's, you know, what it could be. But yeah, I clearly gotta find like a mirror or a lens or something to put down. My guess is that that's the reason why they updated the, that's a wax one. You know, the science placement stuff, so you could have that puzzle. Which, I mean, it's not a bad idea. Let's be honest. There are worse reasons to update how an engine works. There's some hunter slimes. Don't need any of you now, but good to know where I can find you. Hello. Hi. You can go away now, please. Nice. I mean, it's funny, I really don't remember this area. I know I said that before, but I actually really don't. I do genuinely think they've added this in. Seems to be a good place to get sand. I'm not complaining. So this is like the wall of the... It's called the something labyrinth. I forget exactly what. As I said, I never played that update because just real life was happening and I just did not have the time. Hi guys. Don't think I'll be able to get in any of these, although we have to climb up and find something. High up, actually. Maybe not. No! Damn it. Well, we are sadly approaching the end of today's session, so I should probably head back and drop what I've collected so far off. Won't be enough for everything, but maybe it'll be enough for one thing. The tank would be very useful, but I can't remember which one I needed for the tank. There's just really not been that much in the way of the honey. And again, there were a couple of areas around here I didn't check, so... You see, that's the wax. The honey was always the rarer of the two. Which means finding the stuff for the upgrades is extra annoying. Lightning storm, huh? Ooh, big lightning storm. Problem is, the beehives have a chance of spawning in, and then they have a chance of either being wax or being honey. And unfortunately, they are just far more likely to be wax than honey. And it's either find it like that or don't find it at all. Lightning strikes when nature means business. What the fuck is that? Ooh. What the fuck? Ooh, storm glass. Anytime there's a lightning strike, I get a piece of storm glass, do I? Find where it is. Oh, not just one. Several. Well, well, well. Oh, did it finish? Oh. I get a few. I guess I wasn't in the area when they... I mean, I might find a few more scattered around. Presumably the whole area is kind of, like, soft-loaded, so there might be a few more if I get lucky. But I'm not going to hold my breath. I wasn't here for most of it. It is a little annoying that you have to rely so much on random chance and random drops for a lot of the stuff in this game. It's kind of annoying. Oh, good. Do I now? Is it just these people trying to fob me off or something? Oh, I've been putting in a few long nights reading. Specifically, I've been going through every field guide and botanical research page I could dig out for the Far Range. I thought that even if the flora on Rainbow Island is unnatural, maybe it would be recorded somewhere with some information. Turns out there's nothing. Can't find a single mention of rainbow-hued flora anywhere. So that means that whatever happened to that island to make it look the way it does happened relatively recently. I don't think you need me to tell you this, because I think you've seen it yourself. The things you described, an entire portion of the island split between two different colours right down the middle. That says accident to me, Beatrix, so tread carefully out there. Yep. And you? There's some big news to share. Hobbs and I have been thinking a lot about where our new adventure is next for us. We've been reading each other's travel journals, trying to find places neither of us has been. Even though we found some, none of them was really calling to us. Maybe things were really finally slowing down for us. Then we got to talking, and came to realize that what we love more than anything right now is being here with one another on my ranch. This ranch was one of the first on the Far Range, and we've both learned so much. We started talking about maybe passing all that on to someone. So, Hobbs and I have decided to start a family. And for the first time in a long time I can remember, I'm scared. Hobbs and I are both so independent, we don't know the first thing about being parents, let alone raising a kid on the Far Range. But I love that old coot, and the thought of seeing a little one looking back at me with his eyes makes me smile. I think that alone makes me feel like I'd move a mountain to make this happen. So, I got some work to do here. So much to get in order. Thanks for hearing me out, B. Sometimes just sharing your fears with someone makes you feel like you're no longer alone with those fears. Take care. Ah, that's nice. Young love. Young love. Okay, so we're back here at the farm again, and we need to feed all the animals, because of course we do. And we've got a new area that we can explore. We can drop these guys off in there, no problem. We just need to keep expanding, gathering up more slimes, and yeah, we'll have to remember to have a look at the... in fact, I'll do it now real quick. It is 11, but just need to check if I can actually buy anything of the things that I want. So we still need more rock plots, but we did get enough silky sand. That's good. But we still need more wild honey. Yeah, that's going to be rare. That's going to be hard. So yeah, basically we need more rock plots. That's fine. That's good. We can drop all those off as we go. So yes, we shall leave it there. Is it still thundering a bit? Yeah, a little bit. We shall leave it there for now. So it seems as though in terms of the weather, when it has 3 arrows, that means something big is happening, and it means you're going to get something out of it. I think 3 on the wind makes the dervishes appear. 3 on the lightning clearly, does that. I don't know what would make Tangle Slimes appear. It'd have to be 3 stars on something, I suppose. But, yeah, we'll have to leave that one for next time, I think. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.